to, what I was trying to tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, so we'll start. Nobody else has come. And we were at nakshatras. We are doing constellations. What did we do before this? You remember?
Constellation.
In constellation.
We do about nakshatra, eclipse, nadir, then zenith, then
That is okay.
celestial core.
What are constellations? Nakshatras we have to do now. We didn't do. But what are nakshatras? What are constellations? You remember? Or should I rewind a little and so that we go in a flow?
Yes, you can define.
Rewind? Okay. You remember all this that we did? So this quickly we'll go through.
This we done about the zodiac signs also.
Yes. So zodiac signs. So constellation.
Of the celestial sphere is called a constellation.
Group
Some
of stars.
these stars appear to form certain figures of animals, humans, or objects. These figures have been named after certain events or beliefs of the times when the constellations were identified. In this way, Western observers have divided the celestial sphere into 88 constellations. Similarly, ancient Western astronomers put forward the idea of 12 zodiac signs, whereas Indian astronomers suggested the 27 nakshatras.
Good evening. Good
Zodiac
evening.
sign. The
Okay.
ecliptic has been imagined to be divided into 12
Okay. So now you remember what we had done? Now repeat what I just showed you, Harshal. First Harshal, then Yukti, then Asit. Yeah.
May you saw about there are the stars who join and make some figures.
So group of stars. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is called constellation.
What are the shapes of the constellations?
Constellation.
What are
Animals. Then any shape.
yeah, things or human beings, animals. Okay. And each constellation is given a name. Right? Each constellation is given a name. It is based on the event. If something has occurred or some basic, there is a basic reason for giving a name to a constellation. It could be an event or any other thing. Okay, and then what else? How many constellations are there?
88 constellation and 27 nakshatras.
So as per Westerners have defined 88 constellations, and they have divided
27 nakshatras.
27 nakshatras as per India. Okay?
And 12 zodiac signs.
They have given 12 zodiac signs, and all these are based on the sun, the ecliptic. Based on the ecliptic, which is the sun's path, the apparent path of the sun. This you all understand? I was just rewinding it to recollect what we had done. If you all understand this, give me a thumbs up. Yukti and Asad also. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and revise the zodiac signs and then go on to the 27 nakshatras. Okay? And this is not about becoming one thing I was thinking, Yukti, your question triggered this thought in my mind. You said we are not going to become Gurujis. Why are we doing this? So we are till the 12th class we are exposed to different subjects so that we know what interest we have. Some subjects we find interesting, some we don't. So the subjects which we find interesting, then we can take on those subjects in the 11th, 12th class and then for further studies, and we can leave the rest. But we have to know what all subjects are so that we can make a proper decision. Okay, Yukti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Equal parts. Thus, each part subtends 30 degrees at the center of the celestial sphere. Each of these parts is called a Rashi or zodiac sign. They are named Aries, Taurus, Gemini,
Note down
Cancer,
these names.
Leo, Virgo, Libra.
Have you noted down the names of all the zodiac signs?
Yes.
All of you? Asad, have you noted down? Okay. So Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. The 12 zodiac
Scorpio,
signs.
Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces.
Related to each month.
Nakshatra.
So now this we are starting
The
new.
moon completes one revolution around the earth in approximately 27.3 days.
This also we had done last
The
time.
portion traversed by the moon in one day is called a nakshatra.
Okay, so the portion traveled in one day is called a nakshatra. So that is why how many nakshatras are there? Yukti, how many nakshatras are there?
Ma'am, 12.
That is zodiac signs. I am talking about nakshatras. Zodiac sign is a Rashi. That is not a nakshatra. How many?
Ma'am, 27.
Why 27? Why 27?
Ma'am, it is in Eastern.
No, just now she told in the video also. Nakshatras are based on what? They are based upon the moon. Zodiac signs are based upon the sun, right? So if nakshatras are based upon the moon, then the moon completes one revolution of the earth in one day.
This is called Nakshatra.
In one day it completes one. So one day corresponds to one nakshatra. And how many days again? How many days does it take to complete? No, it completes the full this thing
27.3.
3 days in 27. From here if it is starting, then it will go around and come back here in 27.3 days. But each day it travels a little. So how many days does it travel?
27.3.
27. So that's why each day that it travels, so these circles should be actually 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So how little is it traveling every day? 24, 25, 26 and 27. So each day the moon travels only this small distance, and this distance, one day, the amount that the moon travels in one day is called a nakshatra. And that is why there are 27 nakshatras, because it takes 27.3 days to complete one revolution around the earth. Okay. Understood, Yukti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about Asad and...
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Now let's go ahead.
The portion traversed by the moon in one day is called a nakshatra. So, if we divide 360 degrees into 27 equal parts, each
So how
part
much does
is
it?
about 13 degrees and
20 minutes. So what happens? That's why when I was showing, so this there, so it is only this much that the moon travels in one day. 13 degrees on the circle, because it's a circular path. So from here to here, 13 degrees 20 minutes. So every day it traverses only 13 degrees. That's why when I was showing you last time on the as an angle, so if this is 90 degrees, this is 45 degrees, this will be 30 degrees, 10, 20, 30, then 15, and then even lesser than 15. So this will be the angle, 13 degrees. So very little it traverses in one day. 13 degrees and 20 minutes. Now
20 minutes.
this we had done last
A
time.
nakshatra is known from the brightest star that it contains. The brightest star is called the Yog Tara.
Okay. So how do we get to know that this is a nakshatra? Asad? Asad?
Okay.
How do we get to know whether it is a... Tell me. From the brightest star in it.
The other star is called Yogatra.
योग तारा तारा होता है ना स्टार को तो तारा बोलते हैं राइट सो जस्ट राइट डाउन yes sort of so what that's the name 27 points 27 nakshatras moon completes what in 27.3 days.
Yes, ma'am.
The amount, the distance covered by the moon in one day is called a nakshatra. So now if we divide the circle into 27 equal parts, so we are dividing it into 27 equal parts, so each day it travels 13 point, how many? How many degrees? 13 point? Batao?
14,
2 degrees? I don't remember. 13 point?
So, if we divide 360 degrees into 27 equal parts, each part
20
is about
minutes.
13
Very good. 13 degrees and 20 minutes. Okay. How did it come to 360 divided by 27? का आंसर क्या होगा? 27. It will be 13.20. Okay. So this is how we get. So each nakshatra after every time, this, and the nakshatra is identified by what? By a
Brightest sun.
By a bright star.
Brightest star. Name Yoga Tara.
This is called, what is it called, Asad? Yog Tara. Very good. Okay, so now we'll move ahead. Till here we had done last time also.
Degrees and 20 minutes. A nakshatra is known from the brightest star that it contains. The brightest star is called the Yog Tara. Which nakshatra we can see during a sky watch depends upon the position of the earth along its orbit.
Okay, so what does this mean? What does this mean? Which nakshatra? So all the time we cannot see all nakshatras in the sky. Which one we can see depends upon the position from the earth. So now supposing this is the position of the moon. So this is the moon. And supposing we are here. Okay? In the sky, whichever one we'll be able to see will depend upon where we are also, where the moon is also. Okay? So from the orbit, what we can see will not be all the nakshatras, because some nakshatras will be here, all around. So we will be able to see only one or two, depending upon the position on the orbit of the orbit. Okay?
Always remember, 1. The place for sky watching should be away from the city, and as far as possible, it should be a new moon night.
What does new moon night mean, Harshal? What is a new moon night?
New moon means there is no moon.
There is no
Not
moon.
visible.
It
It
is
is not visible to us because
when
the darker side of the moon
hmm.
we can see it is the new moon.
When we cannot see, what do we call it in our this thing? Amavasya. Amavasya. What do we call it? Amavasya. So nakshatra is identified by a bright star, which is called a Yogatara, which is called Yogtara. And so now we are saying when rules to watch nakshatras. How? What all should be done? First rule. Tell me. First thing they said, you should watch away from the city.
Chosen for the sky watch should be as far as what we say from city. The night chosen for sky watch should be new moon night.
Yes.
We should use binoculars or telescopes to for sky watching. Then we can take Polaris star or pole star as reference. Sky watch should be begin from west stars always.
From which star?
West.
West star. Okay. New moon.
And
Wait.
given in textbook.
This is what is given in textbook. Same thing will be. Watch on new moon night. Now first we have to understand. These two we have done in the class right now. So first we have to understand why we are saying watch away from the city. Harshal, can you tell me? Think of a reason.
Well, because there are the buildings from which we can't see the sky properly.
No, not only buildings. We can still see the sky from somewhere. But what happens is there are lights in the city.
Yes, that's why we can't see the.
So we can't see the
sky
sky lights in the city because there are. This symbol means because. Okay? And watch on a new moon night. Why new moon night? Because
all the sky is dark.
yes,
There
the
are no
sky is
stars.
dark.
Only the nakshatra is there. And
Only stars we can see.
observation.
The sky is dark and stars can be seen properly. Okay? So this is two of the things. Now let's go to the rest which Yukti was saying, which is written in the notebook, in the textbook. Same thing they are also explaining here.
2. Binoculars or telescopes should be used for sky watching.
Okay, now Yukti, why should binoculars or telescope be used?
Ma'am, then we can see the stars easily. We can locate the stars very much easily.
Why? What happens if we use them? How can we locate? What happens when we use telescopes and binoculars? It may...
Ma'am, we can,
Yeah, tell.
ma'am, we can see easily. Na?
Yeah, why do we see easily? That's what I'm asking. Using binoculars, why do we see easily? Because they magnify. What does magnify mean?
Where the magnification power of the telescope is means high.
Make
That's
it
why
big.
we can see.
So these things may magnify and they make them appear nearer us. And they make them so big. So that's why we can see them easily. Okay? Yukti?
Like zoom.
Like we zoom. Like for example, when I increase this, supposing. So now it has become magnified. Okay, good.
Means there is a mobile brand named Samsung. They have means Samsung Galaxy. They have launched a mobile from which we can see the Chandrayaan also. Miss.
There are many apps which you can use to see the stars in the sky. The camera. Through the camera only it allows you to see. And what happens? It uses the camera of the phone only, and you can see those different shapes also being formed, which we just saw the constellations. We can see it through the phone. We have tried using it.
In my phone is not.
No, there is an app. If you can download it, maybe you can.
Which one?
I'll let you know. Sky Scanner or something like that. I'll find out the name again from my phone and let you know. Now let's go ahead first.
3. Identifying the pole star in the north makes the sky watch easier.
Okay, so which is the pole star? Asad, do you know which is the pole star? How do we identify the pole star? Do you know? Yes, tell.
Means due to means pole star means
Very big stars, and it is very bright, so we can
How?
easily select.
No, how do you know
means
that?
because they are in north and south pole.
No, how will you know North and South Pole? First you have to get a compass and then see. Yes. Yes, Asad. ध्रुव तारा. तो कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं उसको? Let me see if they've shown in this, otherwise I'll tell you. So first we have to identify where that pole star is. Then from the base, keeping that as a reference, then you can find out, okay, this is this constellation, this nakshatra, that nakshatra, or whatever. Let me see what they've
Hence,
given here.
the pole star should be used as a reference point for sky watch. 4. As the stars in the west set early,
They haven't.
sky watching should begin with stars in the west.
Okay, wait. So first let's write this one. Pole star, number 4. Pole star should be used as a reference. क्या हो गया पेन को? For watching the sky. Now first we'll see how to find out which the pole star is. Okay. ये देखो, I'm just showing you. So, can you see this? What is this configuration? Who can tell me what is this configuration? The Great Bear or the Saptarishi? 4 like this thing, and this is the tail, 3. So 7 stars. Okay? Arey, are you there, children? Asad has left. Okay. Harshal? So from this, what is it called? The Great Bear, I think they call it in English. Saptarishi. So
Saptarishi is called Great Bear in English.
English, that's right. So when we look at this Saptarishi, so pole star is here. So how do we identify? From the tail we join this, and the right straight across is the pole star here. Okay? So and then once we have
It is not looking like a bear.
No, let it look whatever it looks like. It is just given that name. So based on some event it must. And if we actually maybe make it like a bear, it will look. If we try to join these lines. So if we join them like this, and then we join them like this, so it is becoming like a bear. And then this has a tail.
No ma'am, this is only the Saptarishi.
Okay.
It doesn't look like bear.
Okay.
It is in a, what we say, it looks like kite.
It looks like kite actually, yes. It looks like kite. You are absolutely right. It looks like a kite. So we take this point and this point.
And they will tell that kite or Saptarishi.
Okay, yeah. So we take this point and this point, which is right opposite here, and then we extend this line to get to the pole star. Okay. So to identify the pole star, in Hindi we call it the Dhruv Tara. This is how we identify the pole star. Okay. So we should first identify where the pole star is, and then we should try to identify different nakshatras. Okay. Yes. So pole star. First understand how to identify the pole star and then use it as a reference. Then next is start from the west. Why are they saying?
Ma'am, because the stars in the west sets early, so we can see the constellations easily.
See, just a second. 1 second. Oh, कहाँ गया?
Hence, the pole star should be used away from the city, and as far as possible, it should be a new moon night. 2. Binoculars or telescopes should be used for sky watching. 3. Identifying the pole star in the north makes the sky watch easier. Hence, the pole star should be used as a reference point for sky watch. 4. As the stars in the west set early, sky watching should begin with stars in the west.
Okay, but why are we saying they set early, so we should start with that? Why? Who will answer? Tell me. Tell me, Yukti, Harshal. They have given the reason. Because they set early. Because they set early. So what difference does it make? Tell me, Yukti.
Ma'am, because they rise early now.
They set early. Set early means if they will, once the sun sets, are we able to see it?
No.
So in the west they set early. So if the stars are setting early, will we able to see them after a little while? No.
Yeah.
So that is why you start from the western stars, because we know they will quickly set. Then later in the night we will not be able to see them. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Harshal, understood?
Yes.
Okay, now let's go ahead. Now you will not forget all these 4 points. Abhi tak when Yukti read them, she was just reading and rattling from the book. Now she has understood. Now she will not forget. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So whenever somebody is teaching, if you just try to say something, and if supposing someday what happens, I feel okay, they already know it, let me go ahead. Then you will be left with the ratification only. So try to understand first and then give the answer.
5. As in geographical maps, the east and west are shown to the right and left respectively in a sky map. 6.
So on a sky map, where are they shown?
Side.
East and west, right and left, north and
Then
south.
there is a horse type nakshatra, means constellation.
Okay, yes. So 1 second. Now, normally when we make the earth, where do we put the north and the south? Now, supposing this is the earth, where is the north in this?
Downwards.
Downwards in the earth.
No, upwards.
North, south, right? But in the sky map, where have they shown it? North,
Below.
below. So it is the opposite here. Okay? Remember that. On the sky map, the north and south are towards the bottom and top.
Sky map, the north and south are towards the bottom and top of the map respectively.
So whenever we use this word respectively, it means the first one, if we have said, we've said in the sentence, north and south, just a small English lesson, are at the bottom and top, respectively. When we say respectively, it means the first one will be taken for this, the second one for this. Okay? So the sequence in which we have written north and south, so north and the sequence in which we have written bottom and top, so first with first, second with second. Okay? That is what respectively means. Understood? Okay. Now let's go ahead. At every point I feel I have to stop and explain something. Okay, never mind.
This is because the sky map is to be held overhead.
Okay, so what is happening? It is On the top, that's why. Overhead. And then we have this entire thing. So it is down and up. Normally the Earth's north is up. Hold the sky map in such a way that the direction we face is at the bottom side. Okay?
Hold the sky map in such a way that the direction we face is at the bottom side. Find out. Using a Marathi calendar, collect information about the 27 nakshatras and divide them into the following 3 categories: monsoon nakshatras, winter nakshatras, summer nakshatra.
Okay. So now we already know that all nakshatras we cannot see all the time. So they are divided into 3 types: monsoon, winter and summer nakshatras. Okay?
Just how to find nakshatra on the map, means on the calendar.
On the calendar, वो
Yes,
तो
I have the calendar, Marathi.
you have the Marathi calendar. I have the Hindi calendar. So, हाँ. Wait. I'll see from here only. Nakshatras. Division according to season. Let me see whether they. This one we'll see. Read this. Whose turn is it? Yours or Yukti's? Yukti, yours or Harshal's?
Mine.
Okay, read this.
The 27 nakshatras can also be called as asterism. Both astrology of Hindu system and lunar calendars follow them. These 27 nakshatras have their own period of 13 to 14 days in a year. Different nakshatras come in different seasons. Summer, Anuradha, Purva, Ashada, Vistaka,
Vishaka,
Mula,
Jesht, Shravan and
Shravana and Uttara Ashta. Winter, Rohini, Kritika, Rudra, Mriga,
Shira,
Shira, and Punarvasu.
Punarvasu.
Punarvasu. Monsoon, Punarvasu, Magha, Pusha, Purva Falguni or Puba, Aslesha, Uttara or Uttara Falguni, Chaitra and Hasta.
So now all these are, how many are there? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20.
No, how 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 only. So in summer...
Let's see. Anuradha first, then Purva, Asada second. Vishaka,
1 second, let me get my lunar calendar, which is in Hindi. Just a second. I'll try and find out. Then you can try and find out in your this thing also. But let me see how. Yeah, note down all the names as per summer, winter and monsoon which is given here. Make this while I am looking at this. Okay. So Chaitra is a this thing now. Chaitra is also a
January, I think.
no. Chaitra is April. Okay. Then Vaishak. Vaishak is summer, May. Okay, this Vishaka or whatever they've written. Then Vash. Have they given Vash anywhere?
No.
Vash is also summer only. That's also May.
Where are you finding?
No, Vash only. Then Jesht. Jesht they've given? Yeah, that is also summer. Jesht. Then Ashad. Ashad must be no, that's also Ashad is also summer. June. Then Shravan is July. So all these are. Then Bhadra is August. But how come I'm just looking at this? I'm trying to see whether this is actually. So what I'll do is from my calendar I'll try and identify.
This Asar means July, means monsoon.
Yeah, that's what. So from your calendar you try to find out. How you find out? I'll just show you this. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
In this, there are different columns in which there are dates given and also January, February, March, April or something.
Okay.
See this, Yukti? Okay. So similar calendar there will be in Marathi also.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this, just before the month, they have given the nakshatra also, where they have
I
written.
don't have.
Ma'am, I can find the nakshatra in Marathi calendar.
Try to find out and then make the calendar. Otherwise, abhi ke liye note this down.
Should I read, ma'am?
Yes, read. Show me also.
January, Margashish or Paush Shake. February, Paush, Magh Shake.
Okay.
March, Magh or Falgun Shake.
Wait.
Then there is.
Yeah. Yes. So now you know how to identify. So from the Marathi calendar, you note them down. But you should also know the corresponding name in English for all of these or whatever, or in at least in Hindi. Okay, that I'll show you just now. Just a second. I'll show you nakshatras.
Miss Married.
Yeah, read Hindi and Marathi. Read.
Ma'am, I'm reading from April.
Okay.
April, Falgun Shake, Chaitra Shake. May, Chaitra Vaishak Shake. June, Vaishak, Jeshta Shake. July, Jeshta Ashad Shake. August, Ashad Shravan Shake. September, Shravan Bhadrapad Shake. October, Bhadrapad Ashwin Shake. November, Ashwin Kartik Shake.
Okay, wait. Now, if you See, these are the names which are given in Hindi, and like we said, Magh Makha, Falguni Purva Makha, okay? And in Tamil, in Malayalam they have given.
Ashwin, Bharyani,
हाँ
Kartigai, Rohini,
हाँ
Mrigas, Mrigas,
Shiraz, हाँ. But what is the corresponding name in Marathi? You should know.
Andhra,
Ardhra,
Adra,
Punarvasu,
Pusvayami, Aslesa, Megha, Makha.
Okay, so all these, I don't know whether you need to remember all these or not. But since this question is there, I was thinking maybe you should note them down. Does this question come in your exams? It has. So you will have to write. Okay? Find out and write the names of all the nakshatras, and you have to cover up all the 27. Do this work and send it to me. I'll cross check it. Okay? Okay, children. Difficult to remember the names?
Yes, ma'am.
It is.
Yes, I know all the Jyeshta, Vaishakh, Chaitra, Vaishakh, Jyeshta, Ashad, Shravan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, Kartike, Falgun, Posh.
So if you know the names, then it is easy. Then you just have to check from the calendar which is in which one is. We can see in monsoon. You also remember? Very nice. I don't remember. You all remember? Well done. So now you can identify and send it to me. Then I will also remember. Okay? Okay. Now let's go ahead.
First, use your brain power. One zodiac sign is equal to dash.
Nakshatras. How many nakshatras? Tell me.
27 nakshatras.
How? Huh?
No, but 33. 88, 88.
Arey yaar, wait. Just don't give me.
Miss 13 degree 20 minutes.
See, one zodiac sign is how much? One zodiac sign is equal to, I'll write on this. 1 second. You can always calculate. This is pure mathematics. One zodiac sign is. अरे यार बार-बार पेन को कुछ हो रहा है. One zodiac sign is how much?
Miss 13 20.
30. One zodiac sign is 30 degrees. One nakshatra is
15 minutes.
13 degrees 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. So, how many nakshatras in one zodiac sign? 30 divided by 13. 2 point some nakshatras. Approximately. So, don't write equal to, approximately 2 nakshatras. Actually, if it had been 15 degrees, then it would have been exactly 2, right? So now if you divide 30 by 13.2, what is the answer that you get? That is the answer you will have to write. Okay? Understood? How you are going to get it? Tell me, Yukti and Harshal.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood now how we can calculate? Because
Yes,
one zodiac sign 30 degrees, one nakshatra 13.20 degrees. Then, so how many nakshatras in one? 30 divided by 13.20. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's all maths. I don't think she's given the answer. So you calculate and write the exact answer.
Nakshatras. Getting to know some constellations.
Okay, so now let's
1.
learn.
During summer nights, one can see a particular arrangement of 7 stars.
So this is a
We
7
call
star.
them Saptarshi. In the month of
Great
February,
Bear.
this constellation rises around 8 p.m. in the northeast. It is on the meridian in the month of April, and in the month of October, it sets around 8 p.m.
Okay, so now that's why they are saying the time. That's why some are seen sometimes. So this one, this Saptarishi rises in the northeast at 8 a.m. Then during summer, you noted down or no?
In the month of February, this constellation rises around 8 p.m. in the northeast.
Okay, so in month of February, then rising of this constellation is 8 p.m.
It is on the meridian in the month of April, and in the month of
So in the month of April, it is in the meridian. You remember the celestial meridian which we saw? The apparent movement of the sun. So around that portion it is found.
October, it sets around 8 p.m.
So in around 8 p.m. it sets in October. So if you have to see the Saptarishi, you have to see it before 8 p.m. in the month of October. Okay? That's why this information they are giving.
As the name suggests, Saptarshi is a group of 7 bright stars. It is in the shape of a quadrangle with a tail made up of 3 stars. It thus resembles a kite and can be easily recognized. If we extend one side of the quadrangle, it reaches the pole star or Polaris. Different countries have different names.
What?
Miss, we can see the March.
We can draw all the constellations.
You can draw all the constellations.
These four constellations.
You can draw.
Miss.
So you already know this. So should we move ahead?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Then finished. I know this.
Okay.
It was for oral.
Okay. So this is Saptarishi. Then what is the next one?
And next one is a 5 bright stars. It is in M.
Yeah.
Sharmishta.
What is it called?
Sharmishta.
Yes, Sarmishta. And then this.
Nakshatra or Orion.
Huh?
It's the moon shape. And then Scorpio.
Hmm.
Ma'am, it
What
we
is
have
this?
it in our school now. They have this, shown what we see that Khekra, ma'am, you know na?
What?
Miss, Cancer. Cancer is it.
Yeah, Cancer. Kekada. Hmm.
Miss, they have shown the Cancer.
Okay.
Ma'am, this Mrug Nakshatra doesn't joins to what we say pole star. It joins to the bright star which is called Vyad or
What
Sirius.
Sirius? Yes. Very good.
And next one is what we say Scorpio.
Hmm.
And in middle it has the bright star Jeshta or Antares.
Or Antares. So this is a nakshatra. So this is the. So this would be the.
J type.
Hmm.
This is J type.
This is J type. Okay. So
Or
you-
Miss, it is seeing like the tail of the Scorpio.
Okay. And so now if we have this pole star, on one side is the Saptarishi,
And ma'am, when Saptarishi rises, Sharmishta sets, and when Sharmishta sets, Saptarishi rises.
yes, and opposite. When Saptarishi sets, Sharmishta rises. Very good. So this you already know. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what? These are all the zodiac signs in Hindi.
Miss,
Mesh,
I can
Meen.
tell all the zodiac sign names.
Meen is Pisces. Yeah, tell.
Meen, Kumbha, Mithun.
In English, what are they? Give me the English names also.
Okay. Kanya means Virgo. Then Aries means Maize. Then Makhar means
Cancer. Cancer?
no,
Kark.
miss.
Kark.
No, miss. Cancer means Kark.
Kark is Cancer.
Siha means
Mesh is Aries.
miss this also.
Pisces.
Spices means mean.
Hmm.
Kumbha means this.
What is Makkar then? Makkar is
Makkar means Sagittarius, I think so, miss. Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Yes, miss.
Dhan.
Dhanu means it is arrow, means arrow type, arrow and bow.
So what you can do is, do you know all these? Yukti?
Yes, ma'am.
Yukti, you also know all these?
No, ma'am.
Okay. 1 second.
Yes, I know.
Good. You should also remember, so zodiac signs, sign names in English and Hindi I'll write.
Miss, we can draw the drawing also.
You can draw if you want. See here, I'm just showing it to you. Aries is for Mesh, Taurus is Vrishab, Gemini Mithun, Cancer is Karak, Leo is Sim, Virgo for Kanya, Libra for Tula, Scorpio for Vrishchak.
Tula means that only. Since
Tula is Libra. Libra.
it is that wasn't kata.
Okay.
We call in English we call Khekda Cancer.
Cancer is
And
Karka.
that
Karak.
two fish is called
Is called Pisces.
Yes, miss. It is called mean.
That is mean. Because mean in Hindi is fish only. So this you can note down. Write these down. Write these down. Should I send them to you?
No, miss. We can write.
Okay, write quickly. Both of you. Then you'll remember.
Miss, it is homework.
Right now you write. Actually, this time is already over. Or you can
We
wrap.
can say that homework.
Okay. So 2-3 homeworks I have given today. You don't. Okay, so now let's see zodiac.
Rashi.
Maybe they've already given.
For example, on Makar Sankranti, we say that the sun enters Makar Rashi, that is, the Capricorn zodiac sign. When the earth is at A, for an observer on the earth, the sun appears to be in the Scorpio zodiac sign. When the earth moves from A to B, the observer will say that the
Yeah.
sun has entered
Libra.
In reality, the sun does not move, but we perceive it as moving due to the motion
earth
of the earth around
Yeah.
it.
Revolve.
This motion of the sun is called its apparent motion, and its path is called the apparent path.
Or the ecliptic.
The rising of the sun in the east and its setting in the west is also an apparent motion.
Apparent
You
means
might have heard some elders
not real.
saying that a particular nakshatra is in the rising and now prevails. It means that at that time, if you look at the sun from the earth, that particular nakshatra is behind the sun. In this figure, when the girl looks at the flower pot, in addition to the flower pot, she also sees the trees in the background. National institutions. IUCAA. that
Where is this?
Inter-University Center for Astronomy and
Do you know where it
Astrophysics.
is?
Miss,
Oh,
I know. Miss, I know.
where?
Miss, 1 minute.
It is written on the board also. It is in Pune only.
In Pune.
Ah, it is in Pune only.
Means you can come and we can visit to it.
We can
Can
try.
take a trip.
Yeah, we can see.
Ma'am, in summer vacation, ma'am, we'll go for trip. Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, we'll plan for one trip, ma'am, please.
Okay.
We have not traveled with you once also.
Okay, we will do something. Definitely. Okay, we will plan a trip.
Means
This
you can come on 11th April.
Otherwise come on 21st April, my birthday.
okay, let's wait and see. I'll tell sir also. So we'll plan
That means
something.
I will not there.
Why? Where are you going?
Means I am going to village.
When?
I am going on 12th or 13th.
And when will you